Hey guys, how you doing? So today we are making a million wallet purse from old jean. So this is actually leftover from different projects, jean project transformation that I did. I think at the end of this tutorial I will leave a playlist of all my jean transformation. You can go through it. So I'm just going to just use this two piece to get to the actual height and width that I need for this tutorial. So the width is actually 13 inch and the height is 10 inch. So note that. Next is to measure the actual shape of the bag. So I'm just going to measure from the top 3 inch and then mark it, and then from the sides I'm going to take in 4 inch. So this depends on how you want the front slap to be. If you want it smaller, I think preferably should be 5 inch in, so that this slap here will be smaller. So I'm just going to use my tape to measure the 3 inch to create a line that I'm going to cut off. So this is it. The sharp edge, I'm just going to curve it and cut it out just with a round shape. So like I said, this is optional. This front flap shape, you can do any other shape you want, or you can even make it smaller. I just want it a bit bigger, that's why I left it like that. So I'm just going to look for something to landing it with, like to cover the inside. This you can go all out, use floral or kind of fabric. And then I use a light interface, so this is optional. You can leave it like that if you don't have that interface. It's not compulsory. Now this step is important, so you just make sure you pin down this fabric to the jean before you sew, so that it stays in place because of the curves. And then I'm going to leave a opening where you used to turn over this fabric after sewing. So this is it. Next, I'm just going to stop stitch it round to give it a bit of firmness, and of course makes it look much better. So next I'm just going to face it like this to fold in 2 equal parts, and then measure 2.5 inch from the tip. This one too is optional. You can decide to take it inside a bit or take it to 2 inch. It depends on how the shape you want to come out. You want the middle part, you see what I mean. Like for me, this middle part, I want it smaller, so that's why I take it a bit in, and then that space I want to use it to put something. There's a specific thing I want to put, so I'm just going to sew it like this. Or another way for you to do it, you can just place it like this and then use your highlighter to highlight where you sew. So there's different way you can do this. So this is it after sewing. Now I'm just going to show you how it's going to be. So now I'm going to sew the sides like this, the 2 sides. Like I said, that middle part is, if you notice, it's a bit smaller because that's how I want it. So I'm just going to sew that side. So this is it. So now this purse is ready. Like, not too much cutting or plenty drama. So you just place the lock. This one too, it depends on the kind of lock you have. I decided to use press button, so I'm using a presser. to press the button in. So this one, if you don't have this kind of button, you can use different type, and I use different kind of button depending on the project I'm working on. So this is what I feel like using. So this is it. Bag is ready. Mainly the reason I wanted this small purse is simply because I have a lot of little bags, like, and my wallet is a bit big, so I just needed something small where I can put my ID and then some cash and then some roll on, a bit of oil, perfume, and so on. So something I can just throw in into my smaller bags. So this is me putting the things I would love to carry along, like this oil I'm talking about. And then there are so many other smaller things with seats that you can put in here if you don't want to carry a bigger wallet. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you leave. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.